we go to the great state of Pennsylvania. What's happening in Pennsylvania? Well, in Bucks County, there seemed to be a little bit of some shenanigans going on. And Democrat Commissioner Diane Margoslia has been confronted by one person in particular, Scott Presler, as well as numerous other supporters and volunteers in regards to, what happened on election nights. Because as we all know, Pennsylvania sure was dragging its feet on election night. Let's go ahead and play this video because I think it's important that we talk about it, because there seems to be a little bit of trouble coming down the way in Bucks County for the Democrats in 2027. Gee, what a coincidence, because there's going to be a city election here in Chicago in 2027 as well. So let's play this video for the people and find out what is going on.
Say things that are out of turn. We all make mistakes. I made a mistake.
Bucks County Commissioner Diane Ellis Marseglia apologized after indicating she would break state law to count ineligible votes in Pennsylvania's closely contested Senate race.
I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country.
The commissioner tried explaining that mistake to her constituents.
I was referring to the United States Supreme Court and the precedent that has been lost on many issues, including Roe versus Wade.
Today, voters.
Well, listen, lady. Listen, Roe v. Wade died under the Biden-Harris administration. Pink pussy hat people. Scoop, zoink, Scoop. Where are the pink pussy hat people at? I don't know, Raggy. I'm going to hell.
Voters called on commissioners to resign and accused them of cheating in the election.
Do you need to resign today? You need to be fired.
Compared to all of you, being called garbage doesn't seem to be so bad.
A statewide recount is underway after Senator-elect Dave McCormick received 16,000 votes more than Democratic incumbent Senator Bob Casey in the initial count. Today, Philadelphia City Commissioners criticized but agreed to follow a state Supreme Court ruling to not count mail-in ballots with incorrect or missing dates.
We know we got that ballot in time, and therefore I believe, in my opinion, that ballot should count.
More than a dozen legal challenges remain open in Pennsylvania, involving thousands of...
High Plains Drifter, sorry, officer, you can't arrest me. I made a mistake. Yeah, well, get up and go see the White House counselor right now, High Plains Drifter. Hey, and you tell the White House counselor the mistake you made. You tell her.
Of ballots. Even if everyone went for Senator Casey, he would still be short of Senator-elect McCormick. Despite that, Casey refuses to concede. Writing to donors, quote, Pennsylvania is the birthplace of democracy.
Furious Gustafon says, when will people learn democracy doesn't work? That's why I trust the Imperium of Mankind. Star Wars Republic or the Star Trek Federation. What they got? Values and democracy? I trust a heavy bolter and justice, the Emperor's justice at my side.
And I'm not giving up that fight. I hope you're not ready to give up either. President-elect Donald Trump posted on Truth Social, quote, the Democrats are trying to rig the U.S. Senate election in Pennsylvania. Such a disgrace. The election was won.
And by the way, Dan Barr brings up a good point. Yeah, people are worried about voter fraud. It's election fraud. Listen, voter fraud's not the thing people need to worry about. It's election fraud. Election fraud, election fraud, election fraud, election fraud. I know the reason I'm repeating myself, but it's what Marge Simpson said to her son Bart about, like, community and being a part of it. She says, a part of us all, a part of us all, a part of us all. It'll ring harder in your mind. Okay, it'll stay there longer. Election fraud, election fraud, election fraud is the thing we got to worry about.
Conclusively by David McCormick. Tonight, 3 Pennsylvania counties are done with their recount. Both McCormick and Casey gained a single vote each. Some counties are still...
Yella Vangela says, Kit never reads my comments, but he's still a stud in my book. Well, first of all, I try to read as much of them as I can. And thank you for calling me a stud. Thank you.
Completing their initial count because of legal challenges to provisional ballots. The full recount results are expected one...
Now, I also want to pull up this because this video has recently gone viral. In regards to one person in particular who's been leading the charge against the Democrat commissioner in Buck County. So big trouble in Little Buck. So there you go. So let's go and play this video. I will play it uninterrupted. And yes, this video has been going viral, and I have reached out to this person to invite them on our show.
Good morning. Bucks County has been in the news a lot this year. Earlier, we flipped Bucks County from blue to red, and for the first time in modern history, there are more registered Republicans than Democrats here in this county. Number two, voters were disenfranchised in this county. And in fact, I want to thank Chairman Michael Whatley of the RNC and co-chair Laura Trump for suing to make sure that we had 3 additional days of early in-person voting, because voters waiting in line to do in-person, on-demand, mail-in voting were told that they couldn't vote until 5 o'clock, that the line was cut off. So thank you to the Republican Party for suing Bucks County and fighting for election integrity. And now, here before us, it's on the world stage that we have a commissioner, quote by Diane Marsiglia, "Precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country. People violate laws anytime they want. And if I," meaning Diane Marsiglia, "violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it." Well, Commissioner, the court already ruled that undated and misdated mail-in ballots could not be counted. You knew that going into the meeting. And I want to congratulate the people of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This speech I'm doing right now is going to be seen by millions across the country, the Commonwealth, and the world. And I have a message. Congratulations to President-elect Donald J. Trump, the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America. Congratulations to Senator-elect Dave McCormick, and we are not going to allow Democrats to steal this seat from us. Furthermore, congratulations, because we defeated Matt Cartwright, giving President Trump an additional seat in Congress. Congratulations to Congress.
I just want to say here, Debbie Dads, we have a fascist kleptocracy, not a democracy. We're not even allowed the illusion of democracy anymore. Yes, we don't really have a democracy. We have a constitutional republic, but oops. Thank you, Supreme Court, with Citizens United in the McCutcheon decision, where money is speech and corporations are people. You don't have a seat at the table, my fellow voters. George Carlin's doing that musical in the sky called I Told You So. He's not spinning in his grave. He's not vomiting in his grave. He's dancing, doing a big tap dance Broadway musical in heaven. I told you so.
Congressman-elect Rob Bresnahan. Congratulations to Congressman-elect Ryan McKenzie, defeating Democrats Susan Wild in Allentown and Lehigh.
And AB, be nice. This looks like an audience from a morning talk show. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Or something from like the Maury Povich show. Maury was my favorite show. You are the father, you are not the father.
And
let's rewind that.
Furthermore, congratulations, because we defeated Matt Cartwright, giving President Trump an additional seat in Congress. Congratulations to Congressman-elect Rob Bresnahan. Congratulations to Congressman-elect Ryan McKenzie, defeating Democrats Susan Wild in Allentown and Lehigh. And I have a message. Peacefully, we are coming for your seat in 2027. If you don't resign today,
Have at it.
I am coming for your seat peacefully. And Harvey, Commissioner Harvey, this goes for you too. You are complicit. Mark Elias and his cronies must be disbarred from practicing law in Pennsylvania, any of his cronies, for the misconduct that they did. I want you to know that I am going to spend all of my time in Bucks County for the next 3 years, making sure that we take back this county. Thank you to every single patriot that showed up today.
Now, I also want to pull up this article here. This is from CBS News. Bucks County, Pennsylvania commissioner apologizes and clarifies comments about counting ballots. Being one of the state's biggest swing counties, Bucks has been in the national spotlight this entire election, from campaign stops to long lines. Long lines. But also, hold on real quick. John Michael tipped $5. At least the speaker doesn't have a man bun. Hashtag Hardlands Media stands openly against man buns. So there you go. Man buns should be outlawed. That's one of my commands. Continue on. Wednesday morning at the Board of Elections meeting, Democratic Commissioner Diane Ellis Marcaselia spoke about a controversial comment she made last week. She's one of 2 Bucks County commissioners who voted to count misdated and undated ballots, which went against the state Supreme Court ruling. Goodness gracious, Cretaceous. The commissioner has come under fire for a comment she made, later saying people violate laws anytime they want. See, now when you say stuff like that, Democrats, this is how you get it up the wazoo. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no fifth chaos god. People violate laws anytime they want. Hey, folks. No, wait. Next thing I know, people are going to be getting ticketed or going to jail. I listened to Kit from Hardlands Media, and he said, people violate laws anytime they want. Don't do that. Where'd you learn to violate laws? I listened to Hardlands Media. They told me to do that. Why would you say that, you stupid lady? People violate laws anytime they want. Oh, yeah, definitely. A lot of our politicians and elected officials and people in charge of election integrity. Hold on. Kit said I could go to work with no pants on. No, I did not. No, I did not. Listen, and Notorially, good to see you as well. Listen, people. I got to read this again one more time. She actually had the audacity. People violate laws anytime they want. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no fifth chaos god. Prior to Wednesday's meeting, the Bucks County GOP held a news conference outside the administrative building where the chair, Pat Poprick, Poprick, said, if you don't like the law, don't bother to follow it. That's what she said. She didn't like it. Well, guess what? Well, we didn't like what she did. Do we? This is a travesty. At Wednesday's meeting, the commissioner said the comment was taken out of context. No. And that it was about provisional ballots and missing signatures. Still, she apologized at the meeting. Last Thursday, when I spoke at the meeting that you all hear about, the passion in my heart got the best of me, and I apologize for it again. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Board of Elections is also under legal fire for voting 2-1 in account mail-in ballots with missing or incorrect dates. On Monday, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled that misdated and undated ballots should not be counted. Ultimately, neither Board of Elections counted the ballots that didn't meet the date requirement. So, first of all, we did reach out to Scott Presler to see if we can have him on the show. If we can get that scheduled and set up, I think it's a definite good election to cover, because 2027 will also be the Chicago City elections. And it's quite clear with the aftermath of 2024 and Trump defeating Kamala Harris that the mood is changing. Now, electoral politics won't save us, folks. I want to make that very clear. Don't rely on electoral politics to save you. But there's a change sweeping over this country. And this is why, again, I encourage everyone to support citizen ballot initiatives, to make sure and fight to maintain that your state can be a citizen ballot initiative state, or make your state a citizen ballot initiative state, and support independent and third parties and help build movements and infrastructure not connected to Washington, D.C. We have to fight for a better future. And if we don't, things are going to get worse before they get better. So I'm very curious to see what happens in the great state of Pennsylvania, especially in Bucks County. But there seems to be big trouble in Little Buck. Dude, that's what I should title this. Put on the thumbnail. Big Trouble in Little Buck. That's right. There you go. See, I like it. I like it. The audacity of the commissioner saying, "Yeah, people violate laws anytime they want." I better not see anybody in the comment section below. Hey, Kit, I just got bailed out. I just got sent to jail. I told them that you said it's okay that people can violate any laws they want anytime they want. I better not see that.
watched them as they walked him away. You told yourself extremists come in all different shapes. Met his eyes and lowered your gaze. Is it too late for us to ever change? We are collecting the dust of better days. They're always watching us, but we're never safe. We're not meant to be safe, not meant to escape. We aren't meant to wake. Sheriff stopped your daughter today. Pepper sprayed her twice in the face. He must have had good reason if he'd treat her that way. At least that's what they've taught you to say. But is it too late for us to ever change? Once we're collecting the dust of better days, and they're always watching us, but we're never safe. We're not meant to feel safe, not meant to escape. We aren't meant to wake. Feds arrived and had you detained. Said you'd made some posts they want changed. Tased you till you felt like you'd forgotten your name, or life before they had you contained. Oh, life before they had you contained. The SWAT team took your neighbor today.